What is this about? What is this getting towards?
What are you getting towards?
I'm just saying it's such a wonderful...
It's been a minute. Were you from the Bay Area now? You'd say that?
I bet you say, it's hella fun having you guys.
Hella fun.
I don't know that
hanging
that's...
with you, Moshe.
Hella is... Moshe Kasher?
Yeah, I know Bay Area comics.
Where do you know Bay Area comics from?
For a while, when the New York theater scene was, I was a pariah, because I own these piranhas, and they ate a bunch of things owned by other people.
Okay.
And I had to go cool down in the Bay Area comedy
And he was,
scene.
George, if you, when there's if you're at a comedy show and there's some weird guy in the back who's sitting there and taking notes.
Yeah, of every joke that anyone ever says.
That's a G saying G right there.
Okay.
And I would go, when I thought someone got to a good area.
And then you corner a young comedian, a female comedian, have a conversation about her wry sensibility after the show.
And I would do my best to make it ambiguous as to whether I could help their career or not. Mm-hmm. So they would
usually was the answer not?
The answer
Spoiler
was
alert.
Not. Yeah. I could barely get into Cobb's, so I'm not going to help you get spots, young lady, but maybe you'll get into my Tercel,
Sure.
This is life, though. It's the type, we all deal with this stuff.
How many young comedians did you sleep with over the years?
I slept with 109.
Wow.
Yeah. I kept a notebook, a real,
Well, that's the real Notebook movie that I'd like to see.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty good movie.
There's a good movie, or it's a good A&E documentary. Sure,
yeah.
That would be good too.
Yeah, called "He Pretended He Was a Manager."
Yeah.
A&E presents "He Pretended He Booked the Punchline."
But we do all types of shows.
Yeah.
Still an actor.
We were theater people, so that we're theater people by trade.
You guys are performing your show off Broadway.
Of course we are.
Of course we are.
I'm trying to tell the listeners. I'm not telling you.
Know that.
No, I'm talking to the people listening to this right now.
That won't happen again.
Okay, so you guys are performing your Oh Hello show off Broadway right now.
Yes.
Yes, idiot. Duh times a million.
Okay.
But again, I'm talking to the listeners. So,
Sorry.
So
Understood.
yeah. Okay, great.
Why don't you plow through this?
You do you. We lay back.
All right, here we go. So you guys are at the Cherry Theater, right? Cherry Lane.
Cherry Lane.
So you guys,
Theater.
that was
you telling me that? Because I know that.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling the listeners, you guys are at Cherry Lane. You're smack dab at the beginning of your off-Broadway run.
Of course.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And we flew out here during the run. We're doing the whole month of December in New York, but we flew out here.
I appreciated that.
To talk to you what we thought was the Cosby deposition.
And turned out.
What were you going to say at the Cosby deposition?
Oh, we just wanted to hear him. I mean, him doing an hour is great.
However
he comes out in a sweatsuit.
Yeah.
And an all gray sweatsuit with those googly eyes.
Nobody realized the real crime is wearing a sweatsuit on stage.
Yeah.
What do you guys wear on stage?
We wear what we wear, baby. I'm in leather. I'm in a leather jacket.
Yeah. You like Eddie Murphy raw?
Not a bad idea.
Though his leather is much more raw than the polished leather that Eddie was wearing.
Yes.
He's wearing real suede hide.
Right.
Yeah.
And you are you in a sweater?
I wear power clothes.
What does that mean to the
That's like
uninitiated?
a blazer made out of carpet and then a turtleneck.
Okay.
And real baggy corduroys.
And then shoes that look like
they're hospital shoes.
Yeah, they're
hospital
shoes.
Yeah.
What do you do on stage? I mean, there probably are.
Sorry.
Yes.
At the risk of you embarrassing yourself, we're theater legends.
Okay.
Yeah, the idea of what do we do on stage is an implication.
That's like asking Mike Jordan if he, is a gambling addict who had mafia problems.
Yeah.
And did he talk to a bunny ever?
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Spitz Jam.
Oh, Spitz Jam.
Remember when we were on the plane, the United flight that we took?
Yeah.
You guys remember that flight just by the airline?
Yeah, because we we wanted to go on vacation, so we took an airplane to Houston and then we flew back.
And I remember watching Spitz Jam on the plane. I thought, boy, oh boy, Roger Rabbit's different.
Yeah.
Than
he hated
remembered.
the mixing of animation and people. Gil was really against it.
I was very confused.
Keep them separate.
Exactly. That's right. Exactly.
Who were you talking to, Bob Hoskins? You know?
Yeah.
If that was drawn in later,
It's
what
always,
were you
know what
doing?
they say?
Raises a lot of questions.
So tennis ball, they say, right?
Yeah.
Our good friend Richard Donner told us it's all tennis balls.
You guys know Richard Donner, director of Goonies and Superman 1 and part of 2?
We know. Well, we know where his house is. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So,
what do we do on stage?
Yeah,
We're
what do you
doing
do
a
on stage?
play.
We're doing a play.
Georgestgeegland's a playwright of great
George,
importance.
one of your plays? You put it up?
Yes. Yes.
What's
Little
wrong?
boy.
Why should I have known that?
We've done a lot of theater.
Do your
okay?
research. It's very.
I didn't know you were coming. You walked in here thinking it was the Cosby deposition.
Well, be ready for stuff, because people don't know what room's a which in this world sometimes, kids.
This is what theater is, Scott. It's when you get to a place, and the reason I say Scott is because it's like a bas mitzvah.
I get it.
Okay?
Yes, thank you.
I just realized that. So, but when you do theater, you got to be ready for saying the same thing every night.
You got to do close, you know?
You got to be close.
When we walk in a room, no matter what we think it is, you go.
You say yes.
You say yes, sit down.
What are some of the situations you've walked into rooms and it's not been what you expected?
Oh boy. Well, we thought we were on Wheel of Fortune once.
What did it turn out to be?
It was a support group
for parents who had lost kids to drug and alcohol.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
We thought it was a taping of Wheel of Fortune.
Okay, and how long did you think it was still a taping of Wheel of Fortune?
Well, a half hour. Wheel of Fortune's a half hour.
So when it hit 31 minutes and you said, wait a minute, this can't be Wheel of Fortune.
No, this poor woman who is just bereft is not. She hasn't touched a single thing and turned over a
I turned
letter.
to Gil famously and I said, I don't think that's Vanna White at all.
That was famous.
Yes, but we've had our run on TV as well. You know, we had a game show that was stupendous.
What game show?
You know what?
You had a game show?
What?
You know what? That's
no,
what
I don't.
No,
that's what it was called.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what?
So Gil was the host, and contestants would come on. This was back when you could smoke on TV.
Oh,
and
yeah. Great era.
They would try to guess what I knew.
Okay.
Yeah, and so let's say I'm the host. I go, oh, hello, gilfaizon, and welcome to You Know What. And the contestant today is Scott Aukerman.
Oh, I'm the contestant. Oh, great. Okay, great. I get to play.
You went through the whole vetting process.
I did?
Yeah.
I guess I was unaware of that.
Pre-production meeting with the produder.
You waited online on Fifax for an hour.
And I'm in costume, too.
You're wearing a cow costume?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's not even part of this, I found out.
Don't hi-hat us when you're the loser that wanted to be on You Know What.
I apologize. All right. So here we go. Hello.
All right.
Thank you for having me.
Scott.
Gil, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, such much. Where do you hail from?
I'm from California.
California, New Mexico, baby. All right.
Okay.
Our first, so Scott, your first guest, and so guess what George here is thinking?
Scott.
Yes.
I know something. Do you know what it is? You know what?
Gil, can I ask you one question about the game?
Yeah, absolutely.
Am I just supposed to guess anything he knows, or what he's thinking right now?
That's the game. If you win, you will get a 1982 Chrysler New Yorker.
In 82. When was this game show on?
1981.
Oh, wow. So it was a future car.
Next year's model, baby.
Okay, great.
I mean, we were playing with Koch money at that point.
Okay. So I'm supposed to guess something you know.
I know something, Scott. But do you know what?
2 + 2 = 4.
That's not it.
You lose. Thanks for playing. That's the game.
Wait, so you don't...
That's the whole thing.
You don't know that fact, or that's not the fact? I'm still confused on the rules of the game.
You saying I'm a fucking idiot? I don't know 2 + 2 = 4? I know that.
Okay, so that is in the realm of things you know.
But it's not what he's thinking.
Okay.
That's not what he knows.
Okay, so you're thinking of a thing. Can I play again?
Of course.
Okay.
We will play for a long time.
And with the same player.
Yeah.
Each time. All right.
This is why the show was canceled almost immediately.
When you say almost, how long did it take?
During a run-through.
Okay.
We were getting it on its feet, and the head of the network back then Cy Fartman. He came down and he said, no, guys, I told you no.
The guy with two noises in his name.
Yeah.
That's how you knew he liked it. That was if he liked it.
That was a compliment.
You did not want to hear what he sounded like if he didn't.
He'd light up 4 cigarettes and then throw them at you.
Okay, this was not for the classic network. You know what I mean? This was for at the time like a high school TV station.
Oh, a high school? Were you guys in? No, this is way after you guys were out of high school.
We were teaching. George, at that point, you were still at SUNY Yonkers?
No, I was a short story professor at SUNY Yonkers. Go Zebras for 5 years, and then I left because of some stuff. But that's all in sealed documents, so that doesn't matter.
Sex for great.
But that's a that's a statute of limitations on that. So
but that's over now.
Yeah, that's not a problem anymore.
And and at that point, I was teaching performing arts at. Do you know the school Fame?
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
I taught at a school called Anonymous.
Oh, okay. So the exact opposite.
Yes.
It was for people with no shot.
Ugly kids.
Ugly untalentos.
Okay. And what were the productions like? I can only imagine.
We did Noklahoma.
Noklahoma?
Noklahoma.
It was opposite productions.
Yeah.
Okay. What about Jesus Christ Superstar? Did you ever do a production that was a lot like that one?
We did a similar one, but it was called Moses.
Struggling actor.
Okay. What about the Phantom of the Opera? Was it? I can't imagine would have been.
We did the good-looking guy that's allowed to be at the opera.
So the opera part was not opposite. That's interesting.
No, because the opposite of a phantom of an opera is a guy that's allowed to be at an opera. Okay. Oh, you're thinking stupidly that it would be the ghost of the ballet, but you don't get opposites and you don't get basic things.
And then Guys and Dolls, we did Chicks and Teddy Bears.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that
was a
sense.
Porno. That was a straight life porno. That was a straight life.
I'm interested in that one. I would have liked to see that.
Instead of
Les Miserables, we did Los Homies. And there was 3 homies having the best day of their fucking lives.
Wearing high black socks and
a shirt button to the top.
And real long shorts and flippies.
Yeah.
Flip-flops.
Yeah,
Name another musical and we'll tell you what the opposite is.
Oh, sure. Annie, get your gun.
Oh,
Bernie gets
your gun.
Bernie Gets.
About Bernie Gets, the subway vigilante.
Oh, okay. That talk to the dog?
Yeah, that's
that's Son of Sam.
Yeah,
I get them very mixed up a lot.
Well, you're not bright and you're not educated. But it's not a dig at you.
Well, it seems like a very textbook dig at me.
I'm assuming your parents didn't have a lot of money or something. It's not a dig at you. They didn't work hard. I don't know what happened.
Well, also, I didn't live in New York for a long time.
Okay.
It's not very important to California.
And of course, that's your fault.
That's your fault.
Okay.
We were lucky enough to be born, not lucky, we were correctly born in the East Coast.
Okay. And in New York at a time when guys like us in the 70s, when the Son of Sam was doing his thing, and he was a buddy, he was a friend, he was a dear friend.
You guys knew him.
David Berkowitz was a dear friend.
A good friend.
Mm-hmm.
We were better friends with his dog.
People don't know David said that the dog told him to do the murders.
Right.
And what gets lost is that the dog could talk.
Oh, that was real. But everyone thought he was hallucinating.
No, he could talk, but the dog was a pacifist.
Yeah, the dog was like a Quaker, kind of really into like peaceful,
spiritual
nonviolence
guy.
So the weird part of the story is that
to throw the dog under the bus, frankly, it was kind of lousy. And I said that to David the last time we visited him.
You visited him in jail?
Yeah, we go to him in jail, and he wants like candy bars and
he would give us some sort of arts crafts. We'd get great,
another thing
cozy.
You made with toilet paper rolls.
Thanks, a cozy for my tea.
Yeah.
You're a nobody, and you're not famous anymore, is what we would say the last
But he's more famous now that he's in jail, isn't he?
They did that Spike Lee movie about him.
That's true. I just want to keep saying musicals. Little Shop of Horrors.
The Department Store of Dreams.
Okay.
And that was
a musical we did about Bloomingdale's.
Yeah. Bloomingdale's, you know how to blue my nails.
Blue, meaning paint. Blue.
Exactly. We put blue paint on our nails, and then we would go to the yogurt. You go down to the cafeteria,
to the 40 carat,
and get yogurt, and
Yeah, I do know.
And then look at close from Perry Ellis and think, how do you stay around?
How are you still a thing?
Van Heusen?
Yeah.
Who are your shirts for?
No, miss, I don't want to buy this Nautica shirt. I want to know about the whole operation.
My question is, where do clothes go if they don't get sold?
I guess these people who run the store can get them, or they go into the remainder bin.
You think that all those people get all the clothes that a store doesn't?
They probably go back and they burn them.
That's funny.
Burn clothes. We would.
We did, the bombing we did.
Yeah.
The bombing? What?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Are we allowed to talk about this now?
Yeah.
I think so.
Enough time's passed. We were political subversives. Me and Gil and our friend Bernard back in Vermont.
I guess
is this Bernie Getz?
But no, but it's and everybody knows him now as Bernie Sanders.
Oh, wait, he's going by Bernie now?
Yeah, he's going by Bernie now.
You haven't kept up with Bernie Sanders? He's in the new. He's running for president.
Fucking Bernard is running for president
Yes.
of what? The Dandruff on Blazers Society?
No.
You're kidding me.
No, he's running for president. Bernie, he goes by Bernie to sound young. So Bernie Sanders
He's running. Wait a minute.
for president of the United States.
Bernard.
Our equal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In all sorts of ways.
Wait. So you guys are like the Three Musketeers?
We were in the Burlington Three.
Right.
We were part of the Burlington Three, and we bombed the Burlington Coat Factory.
The original. And they bounced back in a huge way.
Well, they started that guarantee that people are going to like the way they look.
That's Mint's Warehouse.
That's Mint's Warehouse, which we also bombed. But that's because I thought that the guy that owned it was Judge Zimmerman from the Trayvon Martin case. But really, it was a guy named George Zimmer something else. The point of it is, Zimmerjitz Jingleheimer Schmidt, I blew up your store, sir. And I'm sorry.
Oh, you are sorry. You're apologizing.
I'm not a monster. I just don't want to get caught.
People don't realize that G. St. G's got a lot of remorse in him.
So wait a second. Let me get back to this. We were the Burlington Three.
Burlington Three.
I thought we might still be fugitives.
No, we're
and
done.
Bernie is running for president.
Bernie's running for president of the United States of America, and he's got a great chance of beating it like a suede jacket.
Did he get some sort of amnesty or something? Or, I mean...
Well, what's the deal with this?
Yeah.
I mean, I've been in hiding. And he's out
You
there?
haven't exactly been in hiding, by the way.
That's true.
I would say you actually skirt a beautiful line between agoraphobia and egomaniacal rampages.
Right. I won't leave the apartment for weeks, but I love to do panel, and I really work on stories for it. But you're still wanted, aren't you?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm wanted in a couple different states. Well, because I was I don't like to brag about it, but I was the founder and head of the Occupy Walgreens movement.
You're not talking about Occupy Wall Street?
No, love Wall Street. They keep this country moving.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like my money to grow in the bank.
Fucking store, Walgreens.
Oh, what's your beef with them?
I'm so sick of the 1%, Scott.
The 1% of...
Milk, 1% milk.
Okay.
I want 2% or I want whole milk.
Usually they serve 2%. I haven't seen a lot
At
of
Walgreens? At Walgreens?
At Walgreens. Okay.
So, the 99% of people want to be able to just buy razor blades, and because of these fat cats, they're behind plastic, and I have to flag down a guy with dreads tied in a ponytail.
Well, nowadays
I'm
you
going to blow up Walgreens.
you can just press the button.
What?
And it emits a high-pitched sound, and someone comes over.
And then
good.
And then a dog runs over, and then a dog comes up and tries to bite your face off. No, right? They don't let dogs in Walgreens, do they?
You're breaking down. What is wrong with you?
Come on.
Gil, come on.
I don't like being back in Los Angeles. There's pit bulls everywhere.
Don't worry, and you're not going to see any of the raccoons.
Yeah, you may see Pitbull, although he tends to hang out in Miami.
He loves Miami with the raccoons. There's a lot of raccoons here.
Yeah, you don't like raccoons?
No, these people take them inside and they start shampooing them and everything seems so cute. And then they have those human gloved hands and they grab your eyeball and pop it in your mouth like a garlic stuffed
They pop
olive.
it in your mouth?
Yeah, they make you eat your own eyeball.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Well, then I'm going back to Vermont if we're allowed, because I have fond memories with the health food store. Remember when we blew out Bobby D's?
Yeah, we had a health food store. We had a rival health food store with Robert Durst.
Yeah.
Oh, you knew Robert Durst too? You know
Bob
everybody.
Durst?
Bobby D.
Robert Durst, he's famous now.
Yeah, he's on the Jinx.
Yeah, the Jinx.
Yeah, Andrew Jarecki and Robert Durst. You have a real psychotic megalomaniac, and then there's Robert Durst.
Yeah, he was a good friend of ours, Bobby D. Back in his Vermont days, we were up there too.
So so it's a funny story. So we knew Bob Durst. Our mothers jumped off the same roof. So cut to the 70s.
Cut to from what? From the jumping off the roof?
Beginning of time. Okay. Any story I'm telling, cut to the 70s.
Okay,
all right?
So beginning of time.
They all begin.
Big Bang.
Look, Big Bang.
The Big Bang. All you need to know, there is an Earth. Now cut to the 70s because that's where my anecdotes begin.
Right, all right.
So we find out the little worm-ass Bobby Durst opened a health food store. So I say to Gilly, let's get in the Rabbit. Let's drive down there. And let's open up our own health food store. So we go.
And this is all just Tiger Milk bars at this point. That's what a health food store is.
And we bought this real hard, awful corn from this Indian reservation because these guys didn't know what money was. We were giving them, little drawer rings I made. They didn't know currency. So I figured if we really cheat these Indians from their reservation, we could get food so dirt cheap that we could drive Bob Durst's store out of fucking business.
Right.
So we start selling, really rotten food to people, but we're making a profit.
Yeah, these idiots don't know that it's terrible.
Okay. And because health food in general is terrible.
Yeah, so it's such a new trend that they didn't know that we were selling old food and dirt.
Right.
So Robert Durst comes over. I'll never forget it. He goes, "You guys, you're driving me out of business, please. This is the one thing in my life that calms me down.
I feel happy and content here with my wife. If I go back to New York, I don't know what's going to happen."
Yeah, and I go, well, maybe we'll play fair, or maybe you could suck a fuck because life's a game, asshole, and you can kill or be killed. And I remember he looked at me and he said, "I understand." The next day, he's loading up a tractor trailer. The wife is crying.
Yeah.
They're going back to New York.
And we had it was a laugh, and it was such a fun time.
Was that the last time you saw him?
Oh, no, we saw him in New York a few times. Or we said we saw him.
What is that? What do you mean by that?
Well, he's mad at him. Gil's mad at him because he stole his thing.
What's your thing? What's his what? What was your thing?
I don't remember.
Well,
burping?
Yes, Gil burps when he's guilty.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Everybody knows the guy's Robert Burps now, but that was me. I was originally the burp guy. If I'm lying, I
he
burp.
Starts burping.
You don't want to be known as that guy.
Well, you take what you get your branding and you stick to it.
A brand is a brand,
That's true.
Yeah, like is that your salmon on the comforter? See,
you
lying.
didn't even lie. You didn't even say yes or no. You just burped.
The burp implies the lie, I think, right?
Okay.
But it doesn't. But it's not like he didn't burp if he didn't do it.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Like, did you kill Nicole Brown Simpson?
No.
Okay. See.
Okay.
Did you kill Ron Goldman? See.
Wait, what were you doing? Killing Ron Goldman and not? I think the same person killed both of them.
No.
Oh.
No.
You don't understand anything about anything,
It was Orenthal James.
Do you even understand what Brentwood was like in the 90s?
Yes! I lived around here.
The Mezzaluna scene. Do you know how many rivalries were going on in Mezzaluna?
Okay, I guess I
don't know about Mezzaluna.
That's the restaurant that Ron Goldman worked at.
I refuse to believe anyone needs an explanation of Mezzaluna, the restaurant where Ron Goldman worked.
A Brentwood restaurant in the 90s, it was all sun-dried tomato and portobello mushrooms.
Chicken bow tie, that type of shit.
Farfalla.
The rivalries there. I mean, Ron took one of Gilly's shifts.
No.
Yeah. I had just moved to Brentwood, and I was working there, and I was getting work. I was getting a lot of work. It was right around the time that Baywatch was hitting its stride.
This is pre-Baywatch nights.
Yes, exactly. And they needed sand for reshoots, and so they just would lay me on the floor and then
because anything kind of tan or khaki colored would work with the green screen.
Okay.
So they would film me, and I'd done that for lots of things. For like if they ever need to light, like a bowl of creamed wheat.
Yeah, cream foods. He can lie in.
I'll lie, and I'm the stand-in for creamed food pictures.
Just pictures, yeah.
Or video too.
Okay, great.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Okay, so
we're very lucky.
So you stole he stole your shifts?
It's not important.
Okay, I'm sorry.
What happened is that justice was done.
Are you portrayed in the upcoming American Crime series on FX?
I am. Yeah. I am very excited.
Who's portraying you? As we all know, John Travolta is playing Shapiro.
OJ?
No, he's Shapiro.
Oh, he should play OJ.
You know who's playing OJ?
Who?
Is Cuba.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
No, I think Travolta should play.
You think they should flip the
OJ.
script?
But Travolta does blackface and does OJ.
If Travolta did blackface and his own, but regular Travolta voice and played OJ, I think that
I'd
would be
buy it.
really
Nicole,
nice.
I'm really upset over here.
I'm so unhappy here.
You do a great impression.
I do characters.
He was on Saturday Night Live in 1981.
I didn't know that. That was like the Gilbert Gottfried year?
Exactly. It was basically just an open mic. It was me.
I didn't see that whole season.
Kitty Dukakis, a cable knit sweater, and me. It was great. It was a great time.
And he can do any impression.
I can do anyone.
Okay, let's see. Let's hear Bill Clinton.
Hello.
That's I'm going to stop you.
Suddenly I'm with Slick Willie. Where are the boobs?
Yeah. Hello.
Okay, how about Sylvester Stallone?
Hello.
Okay.
Hey, don't hit me, Rocky.
I that's about all I need to hear. I think those two.
I'll
really...
do one more for fun.
All right, one more. Just anyone I pick? Or
you can pick somebody.
Okay, how about Abraham Lincoln?
Oh, hello.
I like how you put up a Bill Clinton thumb for that one.
4 hellos and 7. 4 hellos and 7 how you doings ago.
Mr. Lincoln, I'm a freed slave, and I just want to say thank you for what you did, dude.
No problem.
Were you doing an impression of someone right then?
I was playing a sort of a sense of history.
Oh, okay, so slave number one.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, well, guys, this is so interesting. I imagine this is what
a lot of people very happy.
I imagine this is what you've covered in the play, or this is what you cover the
play.
No, it's worth the $90 to pay to go see it live.
No, this is our new play, and it really is a wonderful piece of work. And once we have folks, when we have creative freedom on stage and we're not being interrupted with this Dunn Benson stuff, we can really.
You can really just let it
rip. And this is obviously we're doing this run at the Cherry Lane Theater, but obviously we couldn't give a squat about this place.
Oh, why is that? What do you mean?
Because we got our bullseye on Broadway, baby.
Oh, the Great White Way.
Oh, the Great White Way.
If we have anything to say about it, it will be again.
Right.
Okay, I don't know. I don't think so.
Knock wood.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I don't think Hamilton got that memo, because I see a lot of non-great whites in that.
I'm not laughing at that.
You're not
That
laughing?
was not me laughing.
No. Oh, you don't want to... Oh, you're worried about Big Hamilton coming back down?
The big corporations.
So where would you guys play? I mean, that's quite a dream to be on Broadway.
The Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay, I don't know. That's
Lincoln
Broadway.
Center.
Okay. Oh, hello.
Yes.
Hello indeed.
Okay.
Hello indeed.
So this is sort of a warm-up then. You guys...
Nobody...
This is like, when Jeremy Lin was on the Knicks, before he really, really shined after,
You love sports, you know these kinds of
I
references.
love basketball, the way Woody Allen does in movies.
Right.
The way he insists he likes basketball.
Yeah, like
stuff.
Knicks games, sit in the front row. Yeah.
That's a sports guy.
I'm a hermit. Don't look at me in the front row at Madison Square Garden.
In a fisherman hat.
Do you think he fishes, though? Maybe he's coming straight from the pier.
No, he does fish. To be fair to him, because he's gotten a lot of knocks of recent, but he's a real good bass fisherman.
You go over to his house, he's just got them all on the wall.
Yeah, he's got them mounted. And
It's impressive.
And
it's impressive.
He's a prick, and he's a real haunted soul, but he's a great bass fisherman.
And so you got to say that about him.
Yeah, and we will.
You do legally have to say that about him.
Yeah. And the hard part of his movies is clearing all the bass that have been mounted off the walls for scenes.
Oh, yeah, because people are already like, Woody, some of these terms, analysts, they need neuroses, they need to be updated, and then the other battles, and you need to take down all the bass.
Well, and I think it's great that he shoots all of his movies in his home, I guess is what we're implying.
Right.
Well, a lot of people don't know every single film he's ever shot has been in his home.
Oh.
Even Midnight in
Paris.
That's where it was.
That was the one we saw.
Yeah.
That's the only Woody Allen movie you've ever seen?
Well, after 1984.
Oh, wait, 84. Stardust Memories or so?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. There was New York Nights.
Did he ever put out Stepdaughter?
Stepdaughter?
He never released Stepdaughter.
He made a movie called Stepdaughter?
Yeah, it was so funny.
Wait, you saw a cut of this?
Yeah, we saw a cut of it. It was called Stepdaughter.
What was it about?
I mean, it was a tape.
An illegal tape?
I have no basis for the legal ramifications of whether it's being against or anything.
Okay, thank you.
Look, we want to work with everyone.
We want to work.
So if Woody comes,
Woody comes. We want to work with Woody. We want to work with.
We want to work with everyone.
Yeah. Okay, he may not come on Monday nights. That's when he plays clarinet.
Oh,
right.
Why he couldn't go to the Oscars?
Sure. Yeah, you can't move a clarinet night for the Oscars.
Nope.
It's not at all to be so difficult. It's because I'm playing at Michael's. What would I do? Call Michael's
and say, hey,
cancel?
I want to do this 24 hours earlier or later?
Oh, I only have a 4-month heads up to tell Michael's to book like a folk act that night, or maybe just not have music during dinner. Can't do that.
Can't do that.
We will work with you.
Okay.
We will work with Woody.
So
We'd
hopefully
love to be in one of the new ones.
Hopefully he comes. Are there any other New York staples that you hope come?
Oh, everybody.
Spike Lee.
Sure.
Yeah, we know Spike.
You know Spike?
Yeah.
Okay.
We were in Do the Right Thing.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
What part?
I was the garbage can.
We pop out of a garbage can at the end, and we go, another day, another dollar. And Spike came up to us, and he said, I don't think this works at all. I'm cutting this. And, we respected him for it.
You did? Okay. And he respected the fact that you respected him.
Yeah, and he respected the fact.
I said, it's all about respect, homie.
Was this in the script, or was this something that you just...
That was in his original script.
It was.
Yeah.
It was 2 wiseacres. Real cut-ups. It says, this is what it said.
Right.
2 wiseacres, real cut-ups.
That was the script that he wrote, or was that the pages that we... that was what we added into the script. I can never remember. Once they're stapled
together, it's the script.
And that's the script, and we'll be reading a few pages of that at the Cherry Lane Theater.
Oh, okay.
So if the show is sold out...
Okay, so
the whole run
promotion is...
This is a promotional appearance that has no meaning.
This is a victory lap and an accidental running into you.
Okay. And also, but if, there are tickets available for like $700 on StubHub. Supposedly there are actually $700 tickets in StubHub.
And it's quite worth that.
If you listen to if you liked the precision of this interview, pay $700
to basically get that,
but in front of you.
And possibly get harangued by us.
And people can run up and touch you during the performance.
People can do whatever they want.
Anyone can do whatever they want at all times.
Film it, do everything.
Film it.
Really? You don't mind people filming it on their phones?
No. And also, if you're going to do Keep Bumping Cocaine, don't go to the bathroom and flush. Do it in your seat.
Give everybody around you a little Keep Bumping Cocaine. And
pass Coke around.
Pass the Coke and put it on the corner of our Discover cards and let us do it.
And what happened to spoons around the neck?
I know.
What happened to groovy little gold spoons? Because keys, they're too small, and I need a big bump.
The inside of cars and doors are gross. So if you're putting a key inside of a car, it's
that's
disgusting.
like rubbing up against oil and machinery parts.
Exactly.
You need a little medallion spoon.
Yeah. When did those go out of style?
I remember the day.
Yeah.
It was September 4th, 1985.
That's right. That's right.
I remember Dwight.
You had just shoved a spoonful right up Dwight Gooden's nose.
Yeah, and he went, guys, I can't wear this out on the field anymore. And we were like, why not? And he was like, this whole substance is getting frowned upon in general.
And we're like, hey, you could survive for another 2 years before it all collapses.
Yeah.
And we were spot on, and we had a blast with the guy.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.